Just arrived.
You were wondering if it was gonna be schnitzel or shit, I suppose.
I would not want a pile of shit.
Well, he hasn't lost yet in KUMITE, so he hasn't been part of the pile. There's been no pile of shit.
No, not yet. You will know for sure when one happens.
Well, there is going to be a big load of meat on top of the pile after this one, depending on it's going to be Lukas Galingas in the red, Taylor Swift in the brown. And they start out clinching, and nobody can pack a punch like Taylor Swift. And Galingas smartly moves away, circles off the ropes, and they are swinging for the fences already, Ken! Semi-main event time here at KUMITE 9, Puberty!
Oh! Taylor Swift just throwing bombs here.
And speaking of Puberty, Taylor Swift looking for a big marquee win. Oh, nice checking the kick of Galingas. Galingas definitely has the strong hands. He's scored some serious knockouts with his fists. He's got a legendary, an instant classic knockout against Hiro Takahaka Hida.
That's great.
In the opening round of the heavyweight KUMITE, that was his debut. And people realized this strongman was for real. But we shouldn't count out Taylor Swift. He's made the transition from boxing very well. He was a member of the tough guy competition. Until that falling. Oh! But he's gonna be tough to withstand an uppercut like that. That is an uppercut that has knocked out competitors in the past. And Kenta Makiri, Taylor Swift, who's just taken that big punch and coming back for more.
Luckily, Taylor Swift has a strong jaw, I'd say.
Well, Taylor Swift certainly can take a punch and dish one out himself. And good circling, gaining some momentum. Gaining your composure again. Lukas Galingas strikes first. And returning the favor of Swift! Taylor Swift with a big left hook on Lukas Galingas' jaw. And Taylor Swift looking to beat up the burly Belarusian. And taking mount. But Galingas able to boot off Taylor Swift. Nice jobs trying to scoot to sit up, but Galingas just so strong from the side mount. Again, just such raw power that has learned how to become a mixed martial artist. Big punch from and going for the knees to the. Well, looks like they're a bit low, but Hyundai Sonata gonna let it go. And Taylor Swift looking to break the arm of Lukas Galingas. Going for a Kimura out of nowhere. And it looks like Galingas has the leverage, able to step over these two heavyweights. A win for either one would be huge, moving up the rankings. And I can understand the heavyweight rankings of KUMITE will be released. At our next show, you will see the official rankings of the heavyweight division in KUMITE. It is a point system, and you can imagine a win for either one of them would propel them right up the standings. And of course that will be posted on the website, the KUMITE wiki page, where you can see the up-to-date rankings, the top 10 rankings. Big left hook by Lukas Galingas. And he drops Taylor Swift.
He tripped.
Some big knees to the face of Taylor Swift.
That was a big accident.
And certainly must have nearly hit him with at least 15 knees throughout the course of this fight. But Galingas bleeding from the mouth.
He is a mess right now.
These two are just beating the hell out of each other, Ken.
It's great.
This is the kind of violence you expect from Taylor Swift.
And
the kind of violence you expect from KUMITE. This is why I thought you came over for the sex.
Well, yeah, with this too.
And instead it gets you off. I see you rubbing yourself throughout the entire show, Ken. It happens, I understand. And Taylor Swift looking to work from the guard of Galingas. There is some serious blood. There might be some internal damage. As Galingas, he's coughing up some blood there, just coming out of his mouth, pouring out.
I didn't know he could do that.
And Taylor Swift Looking to just make something happen from the top position. 40 seconds to go in round 1, the 10-minute round, the marathon before the sprint. And Swift looking to make something happen from the, well, back in this half guard. Full guard here, and
Galingas is fucked up.
He certainly is. We haven't got a good look at the face of Taylor Swift.
Whoa.
I'm sure there's been some damage done as well, and the end of the first round comes in no time for Lukas. Galingas probably could use a breath at this one. And there is some damage underneath the right eye of Taylor Swift as well. But Swift looks like he's had the better of that round. Ultimately, both fighters took a lot of damage, but I think Swift might be leading just a bit. But again, the fights are not scored round by round, it's scored as an entirety. So Galingas still has the entire 5-minute round to try to win the fight.
Ah, what a mess.
One of many strikes. Taylor Swift drawing blood. Smelling the blood of Taylor Swift's opponent. And there we see Swift in a bit of trouble. And there you see a heavyweight strongman competitor, a weightlifter, kneeing Taylor Swift in the face. Round 2 about to begin. The seconds are being encouraged to leave the ring right away.
God, those bitches are ugly.
They certainly are.
Here
we go. Round 2. 5 minutes to go. Swift versus Galingas, all to fight for at this moment. And they're starting right where they left off. Trading some big blows. Neither of them backing down. Center of the ring. Swift goes for the clinch. Going to try to push Galingas up against those ropes and work his strikes. And there's nothing like being pressed up against a hard surface by Taylor Swift. Whoa! And a big knee to the face by Swift. How is Galingas still standing?
I don't know. I think it's going to end soon, though.
It certainly might if these strikes continue. There's no way a man... Galingas coming
back and forth.
Dropping Swift. Goodness me. Galingas punching Taylor Swift and kneeing Taylor Swift in the midsection.
Ooh, how does he do that?
Well, I don't know about you. Oh my God! Taylor Swift just knocked out that big burly Belarusian.
Oh fuck!
What a fight!
You know what's good when you make me sound like Mickey Mouse? Jesus!
What a knockout by Taylor Swift, the Harlem Nightmare! And just as we were gonna say, neither of them
dead in the fucking face afterwards.
Decks him right in the face, a big overhand right, and
then
boom!
Oh!
Well, Taylor Swift takes some great enjoyment over beating an unconscious body. And what a victory. What an impressive knockout by Taylor Swift. That is the power that we expect out of Taylor Swift that we're going to see in fights to come, I think. Whew!
Damn.
Ken, it's going to be hard to top that.